Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, Avante Attic. I'm Vickie.
And I'm Mark.
We are liquidating our own estate. The Remco game, Sneaky Pete's Magic Show, sold for $30 plus shipping.
I sold my Sneaky Pete Broadway Magic Show.
Mark sold his Sneaky Pete's Broadway Magic Show game, and because he's having a little bit of voice issues today, I'm going to do the voiceover for you, but Mark is going to do the pack and ship. So this is what we have inside, and we need to add some bubble wrap to protect it so it doesn't move around, and get this packed and in the mail to the buyer. The first thing he's going to do is wrap some of the pieces that might move around. He's going to wrap them in some small bubble wrap, like the main star of the show here, right? He can't talk. I can say anything, folks, and he can't talk back to me today. Okay, the next thing we want to do is to fill this open area up in the box with some more bubble wrap. We want the lid to fit flush, but we want to fill up this empty space. We're just going to use some scrap pieces of bubble wrap, whether it's large or small. We're going to fill in around everything. We're trying to be careful that when we lay the bubble wrap that this doesn't get too high and makes the lid push up. So we're just fitting small pieces wherever it needs to be. And we're going to see if we can fit a piece of small 1/4 inch bubble wrap across the top. We're not sure if it's going to fit, but we're going to try. Looking pretty good. Let's see how the lid fits. Think it's okay, Mark? Can you nod your head for me? I think it's all right. We need to add some plastic wrap to this to protect it. A friend of ours, Gretchen, who has a channel, Cat and Paws, she sent us this stretch wrap to try. She said she got it at the Dollar Tree. So we're going to try this out today to seal the box. I know we have to get the ends, but we'll just keep working down through the center here. Not saying it always takes 2 people to do this, but it takes 2 of us today. Instead of going lengthwise, I think we'll just use some of our stretch wrap, which is another option. All right, we're going to use a little bit of our plastic wrap for the ends rather than wrap the stretch wrap the whole length. So did I say plastic wrap or stretch wrap? Plastic wrap. We are going to bubble wrap this too. But if you don't have stretch wrap, just pick some of this up. We get it at Aldi, not sponsored. And it doesn't tear very good. It never does. All right, the main point is to have it covered with some plastic wrap so the box doesn't get wet. We need to add our thank you label. We run these 30 up on a sheet of labels. Just says thank you, Avante Attic. Next thing we're going to do is to get this wrapped in some small bubble wrap. We have to stay with small because otherwise it won't fit into the box that we've chosen. We poured off about 5 sheets or so here. We're not sure how much we'll need. We're going to center it up a little bit. And I know we have the sides here. Let's see here, how's this going to do? I think we could use an extra little strip that we can put on the sides. You can see here we have a little more than what we need. Well, we're going to cut it as close as we can so that it doesn't overlap. And we're using some masking tape. Okay, I said how this doesn't quite reach on the sides. So I think we could take this extra piece that we cut off and we can cut a filler piece about, 2.5 inches wide. 2 of those. 1 down, 1 to go. Just pick a side mark that they can see what you're doing here, and you probably have to cut the length. It's a little bit too long. So we're just filling this in so that we can fold the top and bottom down and add some masking tape. Just a couple of pieces of tape should do. And repeat that for the other side. This masking tape not only shows the buyer exactly where the tape is, it's also a lot cheaper. We just pick it up at the hardware store. That looks pretty good. Now let's show you what size box we decided to pick for this. A lot of times we take the measurements and then go find the box, but today we found the box first. And as you can see here, this is a priority mail box. Let's find the dimensions. Here's the dimensions here. This is one of the larger rectangular shaped boxes. It's going to take 2 of them. We're going to show you how to use this. First thing we're going to do is fold up one end and go ahead and seal the flap. Seal one end flap. And although it is self-seal, we do not trust that, so we're going to add some packing tape. 3 pieces, one here and one on each end. Okay, let's do a test fit. I have a feeling the box is a little bit too wide, but we'll show you what we're going to do for that. How's it fitting, Mark? Yeah, see, it's just got too much movement in there. So we need to add something to each side. And something we like to use is tissue rolls or paper towel rolls. And I actually think, Mark, how about if you cut this one in half? It's a little bit longer, it might be enough. Some scissors will do. So we get 2 pieces that are slightly longer than these. See if you can flatten them slightly and slide them in. I don't know if they can see you there, but that's what he's doing. He's trying to push it down as far as he can go with it. Sometimes it helps to pull this out a little bit and slide it in with it. Main thing is check the slide. Is it going to slide? That's really good. That's what we wanted. Now, as you can see, the box isn't long enough. We can't fold the flaps and close this. So what we do is we take a second box identical to this. This is the same exact box. We cut off as much as we need. We call this a box extension when we do this, and we're going to show you here. We've already made one, and there you go. We went ahead and folded the end and taped it and sealed it, and we're going to fit this on top of here. You have to work with it a little bit, but it can be done. So we just kind of fold the end flaps in a little bit, kind of bend them slightly, whatever it takes to get this to go on. Once you get it started, sometimes you have to put your body weight into it and push it towards yourself and just wiggle it on there and until it stops. You can only go so far, and there you go. We just made an end cap, an extension for this box. Now the next thing is to tape this really well on the seam and tape these 2 pieces together. And sometimes it's easier to use the little handheld dispenser for this, and just it doesn't matter if it's 1 piece or multiple pieces. Just tape it all the way around. Make sure you press your tape down really well. And then add some tape on both sides going this direction. You can tape it all the way back to the end cap. And do that twice. And Mark, I think I missed putting the tape on the ends here. If you can add some there. What do you think? Does it look pretty good? Thumbs up. All right. Not too often, folks, that he can't talk, but he's having a little trouble today, so that's why we're doing this together. And yet it's good, always good practice to package something. So there you go, folks. That's how you can pack and ship a Sneaky Pete's magic game. You know, I could say just about anything here, and there's nothing he can do about it. See you in the next pack and ship. If you like these kind of videos, we appreciate a thumbs up. I invite you to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Vickie.
And I'm Mark.
And we are liquidating our own estate. Bye.